It's Earth Day again. The best day where nothing can happen, because Chester says so. Well, it's just as well, because it's the second year. I don't really grow crops anymore. I'm not hurting for money, it's not as bad this time.
Wait, so you're not allowed to do anything all day because of Chester?
You're not allowed to pick anything up off the ground. On the plus side, Katie finally made a good cake. Only because she finally followed my grandma's recipe. And somehow that makes Wallace incredibly emotional.
Makes me wonder what she was doing if she wasn't following the recipe.
I think it's just because she didn't have the Moondrop essence.
Ah. I was just thinking she was just winging it, like she threw in some chives. Coriander. This'll make it delicious.
Maybe a sardine.
Yeah. A whole quail. Still alive.
Well, that's how they used to do theater. Put live blackbirds into a pie.
4 and 20.
You say that, Wallace. She's gonna keep baking cakes after this. They don't go well.
Yeah, because she doesn't have any more Moondrop essence.
I bake the gold things that aren't gold.
If you took away her hair, her face would just be completely squashed down to her chin and just be completely... It looked like she had another head on top of a normal-sized head.
This cutscene is finally the end of the Golden Potato story. It's bizarre. A lot of the stories, you just have to wait for the ending. Once you've done everything, you have to wait another season, maybe 2, before you just have a cutscene, and then the story's actually finished. Also, those are lobsters. And that's flan. Are you putting the potatoes in there?
You bite into a melon, it's just potato on the inside.
And we get the celebratory music. Sounds very adventurous.
It looks like he's pulling on suspenders that he doesn't have.
I went to some researchers. I really like this music. We're gonna hear it a few too many times these next several videos, though.
It's because life is progressing. You didn't love the people here before?
She never talked to them.
Well, yeah. I need to go through similar character growth, Dia. I need to go outside.
And eat your fingers. Ooh. I found another gem. I seem to start finding them like every other day. Just a new type. I don't find any of the old ones. I like how a lot of the dialogue involving the golden potato is, yeah, Gina and Martha made him taste good. They don't normally.
Normally these are shit, but they actually taste pretty alright now. His bandana still just doesn't look right to me. Don't know why.
Maybe it's the hair poking out under it.
Yeah. It's also like too blue or something. I don't know. I say and then the girl with blue hair shows up. So, my complaints are nitpicky and unimportant.
Funny thing about this, the final recipe that I'm missing is just a straight up boiled golden potato.
I wonder how you make that.
Can't make it until year 3, though.
Of course. Potato party.
Well, they don't really interact with each other anyway.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. Yo! Yo! Everyone has those same 2 tufts of hair off to the side and then one on the other side. Joe has it, Gwen has it.
Anime, come on. For a second I thought they said we even beat Rocky 3.
We killed Apollo. That was the next movie. I never watched the Rocky movies.
Neither did I. His head is so square.
He's so square.
He's a square.
So that was the ending of the horse racing story, but we don't get celebratory music for that. It was so good. I liked Parsley in the back, like, I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved.
I'll eavesdrop, but I'm not getting involved.
Quite a coincidence. I think misnomer, it's a vegetable.
Yeah. For some reason, I like to think that Aurelia is a nun to the Harvest Goddess, but knows jack shit about her.
She's a nun for the philanthropy.
Yeah. He's back.
Well, grow the damn potatoes yourself.
Blink, blink. You shouldn't be surprised. Potatoes are friggin' delicious. Always.
Especially when they're black. Except they're not black. They're supposed to be golden. Except they're not golden, they're like pink.
Well, my dad actually did one time grow purple potatoes. Because I think they're acclimatized to cooler climates or something like that.
Well, let's not worry about who's the knight. Off without it. I was a little confused why Lewis would have anything to say about the horse race. But I guess it makes sense that he'd be interested in the robot.
Yeah. Scientific curiosity.
No, you wouldn't know anything about a robot, would you?
He's got a secret gambling problem. He's always betting on the horse races.
He's got a gambling ring.
Where's my money, Dio?
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? This is a very simple puzzle.
Explode.
That is not a sapphire. That is a clod of dirt.
Well, now we have a sapphire and a ruby. Ah, nah.
I want to get drunk and break their house. I'm gonna ride my horse through their window. Yeah, that's basically what we said last time. If they picked Bob or Gwen, they would have lost.
It was just by happenstance.
Back when I was unrefined and simple. Like a nematode. So glad in just 2 days, 2 more of the stories are finished.
Woo!
And now it's time to finally get the blue mist grown properly.
After 50 tries.
Some of these stories feel very fakely stretched out.
Like this one, yeah?
Yeah, because the blue mist didn't work last time, just because the game decided it's going to fail the first time. So you need to try it again the second year. And Gwen, like I mentioned, her story with Snowball is, I don't want to give him up.
But he's mine!
I don't think the picture's going to confirm they're endangered. I think if you kick it and it explodes.
Like, let's see how many different endangered things we can find in this one town. Her necklace kind of looks like a dog collar.
I guess.
Just random observation.
I guess this town's just cursed with awesome. That's not really that awesome, but...
It's awesome to simple country folk.
I think you played a video game, Dia. Why would Tim have anything to say about any of these?
Kids don't do things.
Well, actually, it was because of Tim's map that we found the Sacred Land. And not just looking around and seeing the place that goes to the Sacred Land. Is a good question to ask.
Yeah.
So Kurt's actually going to help us out with Joe's little scheme. We haven't really established what we're going to do specifically, but once we do, Kurt's going to give us his own special rod. Which I'm pretty sure I don't use, so it doesn't matter.
He's trying.
Kurt has no faith in Joe.
Kurt's right, his brother kinda sucks. Only me, I'm the only one with a good enough heart.
Well, she's greedy and only wants vegetables.
Yeah, she's a goddess, but her heart's not that pure.
It's like unwashed glass. We could use you as bait.
I mean, it's not completely filthy, but it's pretty dank.
Huh? You zoned out for the last 5 minutes.
He just kept staring into different points in space.
Oh man, another story about the Harvest Goddess.
Oh joy.
Tale of Two Goddesses. Aurelia's really more just the angry wife. Never said they weren't. Is this the intro to Dark Souls?
Yeah. Dark Souls or a D&D campaign?
I like how this is the most outright bullshit of his Harvest Goddess stories. We need to believe in the Harvest Goddess to prevent dragons from taking over.
Oh yes, this goddess who does nothing but eat your crops and everything will protect us from dragons.
Now I need to tell you the rest of the story!
I need to repeat it from the very beginning! I found one. Gotta keep it. It was made up. Oh, we thought you were cool for a second.
I made a dragon out of potatoes. Some of these stories drag on longer than they need to.
Yeah.
I don't need to practice with my ocarina at all. I just need to do the mini-game. You didn't laugh, Gwen. You were... There was no laughing at all.
She laughed behind your back.
Somebody count how many notes that plays before I actually play one myself.
602. Like how their expression doesn't change and they don't move. They're just standing there blankly staring at you. Not even a foot tap along with the beat, not even just like a little sway. They're just utterly unimpressed.
Wait, the ocarina's got a tape recorder in it!
Cheater.
Wow, you can hit the note. One of those birds are just sliding back and forth.
Oh my god, they are.
Have no fear, Chester's here!
Oh my god, go away. Just nobody in the town likes Chester.
Rila's a lot better, so you must be the one that sucks.
I would have never known.
He looks less like he's pointing and more like he's doing a grabby thing with his finger.
Eh.
I want it. Eh.
It was such a well-kept secret.
I never would have guessed, considering how much time I spend by the lake.
Neither do we, Chester.
But then I don't understand the connection between the Harvest Goddess and dragons. To a hotel, permanently.
I feel like Chester is the overly religious friend who's not rude enough to warrant avoiding, but everyone just politely tolerates.
So the next day, Katie asks Aurelia, and Aurelia doesn't wanna. Because no.
Because I gave up. Leave me alone.
You need to get better at the ocarina, even though you've done it perfectly twice now.
Well, I guess logistically you never played before.
I don't like birds.
Fucking birds, I was stealing my pizza gabagoo.
Stole your place, Aurelia. Huh? Huh? Oh, she doesn't.
She never listens to me.
Couldn't hit a single note. I have tinnitus to this day.
What was I talking about again?
Who are you?
Get out of my church! I'm feeling like he's senile at the age of 30.
Yeah. So this got bizarrely dark.
Yeesh.
Childhood trauma.
Oh. And then cut to your dopey smiling face. I love childhood trauma.
From the bottom of my heart pulls up his robe. Well, good. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Parsley was just listening on. Parsley's the eavesdropper.
This is a weird cutscene. Everyone's celebrating, but I only get 2 choices of things to drink.
Look, we got 7-Up or water.
I literally can't get fat. My muscles beat the fat in submission.
All the fat goes straight to my head, that's why it's so big.
And then it solidifies. I'm basically indestructible.
Starts running through all the walls in town like the Juggernaut.
I'm Bob, bitch! What a selection.
I was like, I wasn't even that far off. I was like, water and 7-Up, what the shit? What a party.
Whoa! You're a farmer.
What would he say if you picked milk? What, like a human being? Oh man, it's getting crazy. Get all the milk.
Have you ever played Majora's Mask? That shit'll fuck you up.
Oh my god. I did find a recipe for Chateau Romani.
Vodka and milk.
No, it was
so difficult.
It was a bit more complex than that.
It's like eggnog without the nog.
Without the egg.
I like this cutscene. Hooray! It's just him coming over. Yeah, the cherry thing worked.
Joy. Too bad we never saw your big adventure.
Like, what's under my band-aid? I've had it on me since birth. I don't know what it's there for.
You pull it off, there's just a tiny face.
Help me.
No, Jeffrey, you go back to bed. Puts the band-aid back over it.
No!
Cut to Dio's horrified face.
Nope, still that blank smile.
I've been scarred for life by that sight.
I'm always surprised at how long trees last. This is the smart guy in town saying that.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot older trees than just 100 years.
God, Bob, are you an alcoholic?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know what happened there. Parsley, for some reason, had no dialogue.
He's waiting till you talk to other people.
Right after we clear the forest, if you get my drift. See, even Joe has the same idea.
I've been sawing this 2x4 for the past 3 months.
2 years now, at least.
Wow.
You have something to say?
Really? I had no idea 100 years was before you were born.
Take a berry. Oh, it's a birthday.
How are you being formal about that? Here, take a fruit.
And another type of gem. That is not blue-green.
Well, the colors of this game do seem to be fairly washed out on the best of days, so... I don't know what it is. It just seems like something off about the whole color palette of the game, but that's just my inner artist critique going on at the moment.
I like how Alice is just... Alice has no confidence in you. That's probably the most diabolical thing she said to you, just outside of cutscenes.
I accidentally raised a dragon. I didn't know I could do that.
Can you, go fish it out of the lake?
It's eating all the fish. And now it's drinking all the water.
It is your destiny to fish. Remember, it's your destiny.
You have no choice.
That was an awkward cut. I'm just standing there staring at Katie.
You didn't see this 3 hours of you standing there staring.
You... I think these are getting even more simple.
How exciting.
Finally. But the story's not over yet because we haven't seen a butterfly.
I thought the plant was the rare thing.
No, we're just using that as a lure to get the butterfly.
What the... Okay.
The blue mist is rare, but it's not good enough. Presley's face looks extra wrong from this angle.
Yeah. Quick, shove him into the river.
So I need to continue watering them, which I don't think is actually a... I don't think anything bad happens if you don't, because I've forgotten to water them at least one day, and they didn't wilt.
That actually reminds me, I need to water my dad's plants while he's in Cuba.
I love fading in and I'm just standing there staring at someone.
That's all he has to say on it.
Yep.
I'm not a flower guy, I'm sorry.
Everyone's kind of just saying the same thing.
Yeah. How much variety can there be in talking about a plant? Is that supposed to be like a satellite dish? Because it looks like an umbrella.
I think. I think it's an umbrella turned into a satellite dish.
Okay.
So a couple days ago, the Harvest Goddess said that the Funland people were doing something in the lake. And only now do we actually do anything about it. Katie, I wanted a boy to come with me, so I'm getting all the boys.
I can't just go myself.
But first... the butterfly!
Oh my god!
It's blue.
I can't see it.
There's no way you got that angle. There should be two other people right there.
He was actually just taking a picture of your guys' butts.
I'm starting a magazine. This butterfly is so magical, it drops dust all over everyone.
Dio starts breaking out in hives because he's allergic.
The butterfly's just disintegrating. It's time for the final NECA event with the Funland Company.
I'm so excited. Oh my god. They're in a dinghy. I'm hoping for, like, Gravity Falls, the robot lake monster.
Oh, honey, you're gonna be so disappointed.
Oh, no. Can't take them seriously in the stupid dinghy.
It'd be better if you could only see the tips of their eyes.
Yeah, they're just laying down in it.
Charles is asleep.
You don't even see Renton's eyes, you just see the top of his bald head. Oh my god.
It's a carp. I think, or something. And it immediately attacks their dinghy.
It's an angler. Oh, wow. Why? Look at freaking Charles. I don't know, guys.
Well, I don't know how to get water out of a boat. I only know how to splash. Like I did as a baby.
I can't swim, that's why I willingly went out into the middle of a lake with no life jacket.
This is the second event, where you have to decide to help them or not. They ruin it for themselves.
I'll let them drown, turns, walks away. Everyone's awfully willing to help these people who are trying to destroy their town.
Well, the townsfolk aren't bad people. They're not gonna let those three drown.
I guess.
Well, I want Alice to love me, so I need to help. And I need the best ending.
If you don't help them, is she cancelled out as a love interest?
Yes, because she doesn't stay in the town at the end.
Oh.
By doing all of this correctly, she will stay in the town in year 3. Bob, I can swim. Pfft, just sinks.
Like a stone. We don't need this exposition, we saw it happen.
Yeah. I'm gonna fish them out.
I like how they haven't gotten any lower in the water since going to get help.
So we need to catch the robot fish. This is a test of our fishing skills. Slightly. Because there's only 3 robot fish, but they're all into 3 different levels that the fish can be. Which I think is a nice touch. It's sort of an examination of your fishing skills, but they're not hard fish, so it's not a challenge.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And guess what? We get to keep them as a trophy.
Oh my god. Do you make a fish print out of them?
No.
That would have been funny.
You look up in the corner, they are slowly losing health.
Oh no.
But very slowly. You shouldn't have trouble with this. For some reason, that other fish wouldn't latch onto the lure. Even though it was at the right level.
I'm not hungry. No. They look like piranha anglerfish.
Yeah.
Pirangler.
I looked right at it. Oh. Not a challenge.
That was some pretty lucky fishing.
Well, it's the Batman thing. I'm not gonna kill you, but I don't have to save you.
Yeah. I'm not gonna kill you, but I will shatter your femur by dropping you off a rooftop.
Okay, now they've jumped out of the boat. The boat which was not sinking, and now they're sinking.
Oh my god.
This is a random place to put in character development.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you think you're gonna die, you will start reevaluating everything you've ever done.
I was hoping she'd leave it. He's so ridiculous.
I hate him so much.
No, I hate that I love him.
Just got a picture of you. I hate you, but I love you, but I hate you.
But I hate you, but I love you. Arnold, I mean Dio, I mean...
Her head was still above water, but she still went unconscious.
Yeah. You grabbed her right as she went unconscious. It was I, Dio, who rescued you.
Please tell me you didn't give me mouth to mouth.
Please tell me you did. I didn't say that out loud. They're unconscious, but they're alive. We didn't pull them out, though.
Don't know for how much longer they'll be alive, but...
Looks over. Oh, that answers that.
It was about 4 minutes.
I've got impressive lung capacity. I feel like this cutscene will work better with different music than this.
Yeah.
The moon, the lake, the town, everything's so beautiful.
Look at all this misty, foggy, washed-out glory.
It's so much prettier than the PlayStation 2.
Well, yeah, but still.
Do you like this town? No. That's why I worked so hard to save it.
Our job here is done. You didn't do anything.
He didn't even help Charles and Redden. He just walks out of the church. My work here is done. I like how he goes on and on about how comfortable his beds are.
Truly, only the Harvest Goddess can make such comfortable mattresses.
And not this Mexican company that's on the tag.
He's just ranting in the other room about the glory of the mattresses, and everybody else is ignoring him.
The Funland people have pillows over their heads.
We want to sleep! Did I tell you about the time the Harvest Goddess subdued 5 dragons with a mattress?
She had to invent the mattress!
And then softly laid them down to rest, and they lay in eternal slumber till this day. That is how comfortable her mattresses are!
Just biffed with a pillow. There, now don't destroy the town. Yeah, thinking about it! So that wasn't technically the end of the recording for that day, but that seemed like the best point to end the first half of summer.
Yeah, it's a good one.
For the rest of the summer, the Funland people are going to be hanging out in the church. We go to them every day and talk to them. Charles and Redden don't change much. Alice does have more character development.
Good. It does seem like a sort of natural progression, at least, which I'm thankful for. It's not suddenly, oh, you know, this town is pretty.
Yeah. The more I look through this game, I am impressed with how they handled the storytelling, admittingly. Considering Harvest Moon games don't usually have much.
Yeah. Aside from a couple that stretched out a bit too long. Butterfly.
But in the second half of summer, we're finally going to begin Ronald's story.
Oh, yay.
Because it's tied to him helping out the Funland people while they're at the church.
I'm so excited. He just goes and stares at them with his beady little insect eyes.
Do you like my bread? Also, we catch the silverfish early. You'll see how we managed that. And I finally showed the fireworks festival. Because I missed it the first time.
Hooray! You didn't have a bow to go with the first time.
So we'll see you all in part 20.